I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching this truth according to the Bible. You know, just watching this video today, GMS The Basics, a great channel to subscribe to, especially if you're new in this thing. You know, the elder, he breaks down everything simply, you know, easy to understand, and he's accurate in his teachings. He teaches the 100% truth as you're supposed to, right? So this is one of the first GMS channels I had subscribed to, because just the way that, you know, the elder brother teaches, you know, it's great for the beginners, okay? But I'm just going through his video today that he posted this about 3 days ago. So I'm catching up on some lessons, and you know, I really understand what he's talking about here, and this is really what this whole thing is about. Okay, we're out here for the hopefully elect, and he plays a clip from Elder Apostle Gabar's video. Okay, and I just want y'all to listen to this, and I'll get a couple scriptures.
That'll be it, and Lord willing, this is edifying. So here goes.
I appreciate that, because that way everybody gets edified. That's what it's all about, man. It's all about edification, which is
the reason for this ministry, right? The reason why we go out on the highways and the byways and we post our videos and we teach, right, with the 100% truth according to the will and the power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, is because we're out here to edify and to reach the minds, okay? We're out here to reach the minds of the elect of the nation of Israel. We're not out here to for entertainment, right? We're not doing this because, you know, we want to, or we feel like this is something fun to do. This is not about having fun. This is not about like some other camps making money or any of that stuff, man, or being popular. No, we are here for one reason only, and that's to edify the minds of the hopefully elect.
The building of faith and the knowledge of the Lord's hopeful elect. We only care about the hopeful elect.
That's it. Because here it is. It says, for can no other foundation can be laid than that's already laid, which is Yahweh Shai. You see?
Right. We'll get into some of those words. Okay. We'll get into this in John 17, where in 9, and it says, I pray for them. I pray not for the world. And who is them? That's the elect. Okay. See, Yahweh Shai didn't come to save everybody. That's what the Christian church is going to teach you. All right. That Yahweh Shai came to save everybody, died on the cross for every single person on the planet, which is completely false. He didn't even come to save the whole house of Israel. He came for the elect of the nation of Israel. OK. It says, I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me. OK. Who did the Heavenly Father give to Yahweh Shai? And that's the elect of the nation of Israel. Now, the elect is going to be saved as a result of what Yahweh Shai did, and the rest of the nation of Israel is going to be saved ultimately after they get destroyed. OK, through what Yahweh Shai did. And they're going to praise the name of Yahweh Shai in the kingdom. OK, but after they get destroyed here, right, on this side, they'll be reborn in the kingdom in their right minds. All right. So that's what's going on here. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine, and all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am glorified in them. Okay, we're talking about the elect here, right? We're talking about the 1/3, right, over here in Babylon the Great. 2/3 are going to be destroyed here. All right, so let's get back to this video.
Trying to build something else that ain't Yahweh Shai, that ain't the word of God in truth, all right? You're doing it in vain, okay? And you will be judged greatly if you continue in these false doctrines, these false philosophies.
And what's that punishment? What's the ultimate punishment for not being transformed? Okay. Right. Where it says here in Zechariah 14:12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And that's a result of what's going to happen. These nuclear explosions going off all across America. Okay. And it's not, and those that fought against Jerusalem is not just heathen, it's Israelites as well. That's why 2/3 of the nation Israel, and this is the means, the mechanism to which the 2/3 are going to be put down. Okay. If you go back to 2 Peter, it says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. And the day of the Lord is what it's talking about in Zechariah 14:12, where everybody's getting melted, right? Their eyes shall consume away, their tongue shall consume away as they stand on their feet. Okay. And the heaven shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with a fervent heat. Okay. This is that fire, that nuclear fire. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Okay. Now let's go to a great illustration, a great example of what this is talking about. Okay, let's go to that scene in the Terminator. That scene where she was having that vision of the future where she got blown up. Okay, this is a good illustration of what that's talking about.
Stand with Onyx Hunt's up-to-date
Salaki for these commercials, y'all. You know how YouTube is; they got to make their money, right?
Every day, you make choices.
Let's get past this. Okay, so now this scene in Terminator, okay, Terminator 2, 1991. Right, where she's at that, she's watching those those people play at the park and all that, and you know, basically the quote is from this scene is talking about Zechariah 14:12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Okay, let's watch this. Remember, Zechariah 14:12, while you're watching this, watch what happens to these people. Now you see that flash of light, that was that nuclear weapon going off, hitting the city of Los Angeles. Okay, that was just one of those weapons, that flash. Okay, now you got Edomites at this park. You even see that one little Jake boy, the one little Israelite boy at the park too. So it's gonna get everybody. If you're not picked up right by the chariots, okay. Now this bomb going off, this nuclear weapon going off, probably from Russia or China. You know, considering this is California, so it had to come from either Russia or China. This bomb going off, this is right after what would happen, the chariots, you know, whoever's the elect in that city, they would have already been picked up right before this bomb went off, okay? So have that in mind, but keep in mind Zechariah 14, Okay, as they stand on their feet, right? Their flesh shall consume away. It's that nuclear weapon. This is what the whole scriptures is about. This is what it's about right here. Okay? Go back to the scriptures. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Look at her. Standing upon her feet, getting her flesh consumed by fire. Okay? But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away, and the great noise, and the elements shall melt with a fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Looking for the hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, wherein the heavens being on fire. Okay, the heavens being on fire, bathed in that fire. Okay, those nuclear intercontinental ballistic missiles shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with a fervent heat. Okay, this is what's coming to Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, they put it in your movies. They've been putting it in your movies. They've been telling you the future, right? Because they know what's coming. All right, so this is the future of you so-called Americans, right? And what's the number one religion in America? It's Christianity. If Christianity was the truth, then why is America going to be destroyed if it was founded on Christian principles? Why are all these Christians about to get burnt up? Right? It's because they don't have the truth. They've been perpetuating this lie, the lie of Christianity, the lie of Western civilization, right? There was another video I did where it talks about how Esau is Edom. Esau is the Edomites, right? And the Edomites ultimately turned into the Greeks. The Greeks ultimately turned into Roman captivity, the Roman civilization, the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire fell and ultimately turned into the Vatican and the spread of the Catholic Church, the religious foundation. Okay, and that became a Western civilization as you know it. Okay, and that became the manifest destiny when they came over here and conquered the Americas. Okay, and slaughtered the children of Israel that were over here. Okay. So ultimately, Esau is America. Esau is Christianity, aka Western civilization. They took an Eastern book with an Eastern people and an Eastern mindset and an Eastern culture, and they flipped it and they turned it into a completely false doctrine with Western ideology. And they went and butchered the scriptures. Okay, and they've been perpetuating that for 500-600 years. Okay, and now we were all under that spell. Okay, but Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai has woken up certain of us, right? The elect, the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, right? So that we could go out and wake up and get the rest of the elect sealed according to his will. All right, to let them know that, hey, this lie that we've been living under ever since the days of Cristobal Colon, right? Ever since the days that we've been destroyed from off the west coast of Africa, right? Ever since the Renaissance. Right. This is when they started that lie. Right. When the Edomites came out of that 1,000 years of being in chains in the Dark Ages. Right. They came out of that and went into the Renaissance. And the Renaissance is when they started perpetuating this lie of the white Jesus, the white Israelites. OK. Right. That's what they perpetuated throughout the world. And they used it to oppress and to enslave. Right. And to conquer and to colonize. And as a result of what they have done, all culminating in the power structure known as America, their most powerful nation that they've ever built, the Edomites, right? It's going to be destroyed by the Heavenly Father for what they've done to his children. Okay? That's why Zechariah 14:12 is stating that their flesh shall be consumed away and their eyes shall be consumed away. Okay? Here it is. This is the day of the Lord right here. It's been right in front of you the whole time. The elements shall melt with a fervent heat. Incinerated, right? What did it say? Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Now, this is a perfect illustration. and she saw a vision of the future. Okay, so that was a vision of what's about to come to pass in America, aka Babylon the Great. To all you Edomites and all you wicked 2/3, okay, the Lord is not going to save you. And his name is not Jesus Christ. That's another reason why this place has to be destroyed, because that false name that was perpetuated, okay, that false name that was perpetuated through the Renaissance, okay, his name is not Jesus. His name is Yahweh. All right. That's the Lord's name. The one that actually died and rose again. His name was Yahweh. Right. And he died for the children of Israel. OK. And because of the lies, because of the brainwashing, because of the mental degradation of the Israelites here on this side, the slaves, the Negroes, the Latinos, the Native Americans, right, and the slaughter that the Edomites have brought here and established their wicked kingdom on top of the bones and on top of the death of the children and the women and the men that they killed and enslaved. Because of all that they seem to have forgotten, and all the torture and all the wicked acts and abominable acts that they committed against the children of Israel, and they try to hide it, right? They try to hide it and act like America was built by, moral values and was set up upon a foundation of Christianity and all. No, America was set up upon enslavement, murder, and robbery, okay, and blood. That's why the scriptures say, blood defieth the land and cannot be cleansed but by the blood of him that spilt the blood, okay? Talking roughly paraphrasing, but that's talking about Esau and what you did when you came over here. So this is your fate, Esau, and you cannot escape it. This is what's going to happen to you. This is what's going to happen to your precious America. Here you go. There's that heat. Right? There goes that heat. You heard her screaming. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 11. Right? And you heard how she was screaming, right? You heard it. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day or night who worship the beast. And that beast is the system, right? You integrate into this system, okay? You assimilate into this culture, right? And you accept all the leadership of Esau and his wicked ways. Okay, so when he comes out with that MOTB and he tells you got to get that chip in your arm, in your hand, right? You accept it. You say, okay, I'm down with it. Whatever I got to do to survive, whatever I got to do to feed myself. This is what's going to happen to you. And his image, whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Okay. And this is what you need to be saved from. This is what salvation is for, okay? Salvation is for the Israelites. If you're not an Israelite, you're screwed. Like you're going to be in this. This is your fate, all right? There's no stopping it. You can't run, you can't hide. It's going to happen. All right? If you're not an Israelite. Now, if you're part of the 2/3, this is also your fate. You can't run, you can't hide. There's nothing you can do. All right? This is your fate. The only ones that are going to be saved from this fire, okay, are the elect of the nation of Israel. All right.
Philosophies, all right, the mindsets of this world, right? That's why you should forsake the mindsets of this world, the religions of this world.
Let's get that. Romans 12 in verse 2. Go to Romans chapter 12. Oh, Slakia. Yeah, Romans 12 and 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed. Right? We had to be transformed because we were in one state of mind, right? We were in that Christianity, American happy-go-lucky spirit, man. Like everybody gets along, everybody roots for America. God bless America spirit, right? That whole spirit that Esau perpetuated on the children of Israel and brainwashed us to think that way. Okay, to forget about what he did, to forget about how everything was put here, everything was built here, how everything came to be here in America. Forget about it. Don't remember that, children of Israel. We don't want you to think about that, because if you think about it, then you're going to realize that it was your blood, it was your sacrifice that built this entire place. Okay, be not conformed by this world, Christianity, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Meaning you got to forget everything that the church taught you. Forget everything that you learned in school. Forget everything that the society tries to perpetuate and tell you, okay, about the Bible. Okay, they teach you that God is an all-loving God. He never does any evil. He doesn't hurt anybody. He doesn't hate anybody. He would never kill anybody, right? Right? No, the Lord does all those things. Scriptures say that the Lord creates good and evil, right? He's the one that makes alive and he's the one that kills. He wounds and he heals, right? All those things happen because of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. Okay? We got to be transformed, meaning we got to forget everything we knew and we got to relearn. We got to humble ourselves down and relearn, reread the scriptures as a Hebrew Israelite and understand that the scriptures are living waters, okay? And they're talking to you, okay? They're talking to you, Israel. They're talking to you, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man. They're talking to you because, you know, the Lord, you know, he's a living God, okay? And his scriptures, his word is a living word. No matter what generation you are a part of, the scriptures are talking to you if you're an Israelite. Okay?
The philosophies of this world and return to Yahweh.
What's the number one philosophy of this world? The number one philosophy of this world is Christianity. The world's largest religion, Christianity, is practiced by about 2.4 billion people. The country with the largest, with the highest number of practicing Christians is the United States. Babylon the Great. Babylon the Great. Okay? With a Christian population of 253 million. Okay? Brazil and Mexico follow closely. So Christianity is the largest philosophy in the world. Okay? Christianity is the largest philosophy in the world. That's why you got to get out of that Christian church, because there's nothing but lies in it.
All right, in his will, in his righteousness, so you can escape.
And that's why whenever you come up with these scriptures, whenever you bring out the scriptures, right? You know, whenever you bring out the scriptures about what's going to happen to Esau and all the terrible things the Lord is going to do, Christians have no answer for it. And any answer that they give makes no sense. They can't understand the Bible because they're reading it from the wrong mind state, from the wrong frame of mind, because they've been taught incorrect. They've been taught lies. Okay? But when you read the scriptures as a Hebrew Israelite, it makes sense. Okay? And it's only going to make sense to the elect, to the people that the Lord reveals the truth to. Okay? But I just want to make a quick comment on this video. You know, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? Double honors to the apostles. Okay?